When I was a young man in my late teens and early 20s, I struggled mightily with my image of God, with my relationship with God. I stopped going to church and I tried to fill the places in my life where God should be with things that were not of God. But I came to understand that there's something really important missing. And so I returned to church eventually. And yet I still struggled with my image of God. I would ask, who is God? Where is God? And these two questions are central to the gospel that we just heard. Jesus reveals that he is the answer to both questions. So first, he gives his disciples authority to loose and to bound. In other words, he gives them authority to forgive sins in his name. And who but God can do that? And so Jesus reveals that he and God are one and the same. And this is one of the scriptural foundations of the sacrament of reconciliation. And I don't mind telling you, I don't really like going to confession. But I love coming out of the confessional, because in the confessional, it is Christ himself who forgives us. And that encounter with his loving mercy is one of the greatest gifts that he offers us. But where is God? You know, when I was struggling, I imagined God is out there, some distant divine reality. And yet in today's gospel, Jesus reveals that he is right here, right now. For whenever 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am among them. This is one of the most powerful truths of the Catholic Mass. When we know that Christ is present, body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Holy Eucharist. We know that he is present in the priest, acting in persona Christi, but he is also present in us, the faithful, gathered in his name. When we come to Mass, we encounter Christ in that most profound way. I, for many years, imagined God as distant, but Jesus reveals a God who desires not only to dwell with his people, he desires to dwell within his people. And so today, as we gather in the name of Jesus, as we encounter him in the most intimate way possible, let us rejoice in our God. Let us rejoice in the God who loves us so deeply that he desires to be with us, to be within us, that he desires to feed us with his body and blood. And as we leave here today, let us share the presence of Christ, the love, compassion, and mercy of Christ with all those whom we encounter.